Hello, Taurus. Welcome. Take a seat and relax. There's nothing you need to do in this present moment except to relax and enjoy your reading. And to start your reading off, Taurus, we have card number 24. 25, I mean. Card number 25. A miracle is at hand here. A miracle is about to pop up. This is Professor Copperfield's Miracle Legumes. Dwight in this episode goes from a thumbtack all the way up to a telescope. He didn't have a bunch. He started with nothing and he ended up with a telescope. So this is time of magic. This is time about creating nothing, something from nothing. A miracle is at hand here. A miracle is happening, Taurus. There's something being created out of nothing. Justice and the Four of Wands. Something being created out of nothing. Justice. Card number 11. I would like to read the Justice card, as I haven't been reading out of this book too much, so I feel like doing so right now. Card number 11, Justice, paired with the Four of Wands. Justice is all about fairness, objectivity, truth, honesty, cause and effect, accountability. Upright justice can always be depended upon to uphold the value of fairness, truth, and honesty. Her third eye gives her the omniscient vision to see all actions and intentions and judge them with impartiality and openness. She is representative of the law of cause and effect, which decrees all actions have their subsequent reactions and at times consequences. The Justice card teaches the importance of accountability. If you have been wronged in a relationship, this card's appearance may bring relief. On the other hand, Justice represents a chance for you to take responsibility for mistakes. What choices do you regret? What does owning up and correcting your mistake look and feel like? Get an outsider's perspective. Sometimes we are too close to a situation to be impartial or fair. Find facts. Let truth be your guide. Try to position yourself outside of your subject viewpoint and see the bigger picture. Notice how this changes your outlook and make amends. Now is the time to own up to past mistakes. You will find that most are willing to forgive if you are truly sorry and able to make a change for the better. You're creating something out of nothing. Dwight started from a thumbtack and he was able to trade his way all the way up to a telescope. There's nothing here, and then there is a Four of Wands. A four is the materialization of a passion. So there is nothing, right? Imagine it's all in your head. This feels like it's all in your head. It's all in your head. And then the world adjusts and justice appears to bring it out, to help you bring it out into the something, you know, because if it's in your head and you've been thinking of this passion, of this thing you've been wanting to do, this could be a hobby, a job, it could be anything that you are passionate about. It is appearing out of the nothingness. And it is just going to be very obvious, and it's just going to be there, and it's going to be coming from nothing. It's going to be like a miracle. But this is something that you're very truly passionate about, something that you can see yourself doing. It's something that you've been like picturing in your head, of something you've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's finally happening, Taurus. The Fool. Nice. Paired with friendliness. Wow. This is gonna be a fun adventure filled with joy, passion, love, and friends. How cool does that sound? Right? This is something that's coming out of the nothing. This is the Fool. This is the beginning of something, of like the cool of a good show. One that you've been picturing for a long time, and it's here. See, this is you picturing them, and then this is it. This is you living it now, and look at how happy you are. And it's all about friendliness. There's so much friendliness. There's the Two of Cups. This is about your emotions. These are the emotions that everybody would love to feel all of the time. Friendliness, being accepted, being together, being connected, and feeling like the Fool. Look at that. Like, just absolutely enjoying life, absolutely enjoying the moment, and not worrying about anything else other than the passion that you are creating and the life that you are living. And that is important in this day and age. And wow. No, pues wow. Look at that, success and the Tower card. Wow. Wow. Okay, so now remember, we start from nothing and create something. So I'm sure that you don't necessarily have nothing right now, right? You probably have something. So the Tower card is telling you that for us to be able to create something out of the nothing, you have to be in the nothing first. So that is what the Tower card is all about. There's an old building there, and we need to tear it down. We need to tear it down to make room for this new building, to make room for this new life, to make room for this new something that is being created out of the nothing. So get ready for this adventure. This is the beginning of a new story, a new fun way of life. And it's going to start with the Tower card. So it's going to start by replacing an old foundation that you no longer need. So this could be as simple as you will about to be fired from your job, and that is the nothing that needs to be started for something, for this next passion to begin, for this next passion to be welcomed in. So yeah, there is nothing but goodness here. Look at that, success. This Tower card is bringing you success. So as soon as something that somebody would call it bad happens, see that as success. See that as, oh, it's starting, it's happening, and just watch whatever this thing that you've been wanting for so long to appear in your life. And let's go. Very well deserved, Taurus. Wow. All right, let's get one more card from the Oracle deck. Number 10, go outside. Okay. Not just going outside. Going outside is important all the time, but this is my card of knowing your place in the universe. That's why it's good to go outside, because sometimes we make all our human perspectives, we feel that that's so important, and we feel that it's the only thing that matters in the universe. And if our human perspectives don't get it right, and aren't on top of our human things, we feel like the world will end. So going out to nature is a kind of a reminder that it won't end, that life, there's more important things than our human little perspective and our human little creation sometimes. And it's nice to remind yourself of how small you are, and how small our problems really are, and how big the universe is, and how we're just a big part of this big old universe. But so it's nice to learn your place, that you are where you are supposed to be, and that takes care of the stress a little bit more when you go into nature and realize it for yourself. So maybe that is one other thing that's going to help clear your mind, right, for all of these new things to come heading towards your way. It'd be nice to just relax a little bit, and it helps to be out in nature, and it helps to remind yourself of how small we are and enjoy your place in the universe. So I really hope this reading helped, Taurus. If it did help, please help me as well by leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you would like to keep hanging out, as this is a safe place where we try to figure life out together. So thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.